welcome dignitaries, members of our faculty and staff, parents, friends, and graduates. It is an honor to welcome all of you to our commencement ceremony. My name is Catherine Renero, and I am president of the Student Government Association. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Beatriz Orihuela, Vice President of the Student Government Association, as she leads us in the presentation of the colors by Hialeah Miami Lakes Senior High School Army Dare OTC Color Guard.
I would like to request that everyone please remain standing throughout the duration of the presentation of colors and the Pledge of Allegiance. The national anthem will be sung by Tri-Am President Diana Gamboa. Gentlemen, please kindly remove your caps. I pledge allegiance to the flag, America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the balls bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. You may be seated. Gentlemen, you may replace your caps. At this time, I would like to invite Ms. Cordova, our Activities Director and Class of 2016 Advisor, to share her greetings and remarks with
Today we are honored to join the graduates who have preceded us as we celebrate in Westland Hialeah Senior High School's 7th commencement ceremony. It is my privilege to stand before you today as Activities Director and the Class of 2016 Advisor. It is with great pride that I welcome all of you and ask you to enjoy this moment that will forever live in the hearts of our graduates. At this time, I would like to introduce Ms. Giovanna Blanco, Principal of Westland Hialeah Senior High School, to welcome our platform guests.
Good evening, dignitaries, parents, family members, friends, faculty, staff, and graduates. Welcome to the Westland Hialeah Senior High School's 7th commencement ceremony celebrating the graduation of the class of 2016. At this time, I would like to introduce our platform guests who are here today to partake in this momentous occasion. Please stand and be recognized as your name is called. The Honorable Ms. Perla Tavares Hampman, member of the School Board of Miami-Dade County, Florida. The Honorable Mr. Carlos Hernandez, Mayor of the City of Hialeah. Mrs. Valtina G. Brown, Deputy Superintendent, Chief Operating Officer, School Operations. Mrs. Vivian Santiesteban Pardo, North Region Superintendent. Dr. David Moore, Assistant Superintendent, Division of Academic Support. Mr. Jose Bueno, North Region Administrative Director. He is assisting our student outside. Mr. Milko Brito, Principal of May Walters Elementary School. Ms. Emercy Lavaga, Principal of Henry H. Filer Middle School. Ms. Lisa Wiggins, Principal of Amelia Earhart Elementary School. Ms. Claudine Windsor, Principal of James H. Bright J.W. Johnson Elementary School. Ms. Robin Beauclair, Assistant Principal. Ms. Yvette Diaz-Rubio, Assistant Principal. Mr. Alberto Concepcion, Assistant Principal. Ms. Margarita Carrasco, Teacher of the Year. And last but not least, Lieutenant Luis Espinosa, Rookie Teacher of the Year. This year, we have an individual who played a key role in the success of the class of 2016. She coordinated all events and activities such as this prestigious ceremony. She is our students' mother away from home, always making sure that they are well taken care of. Your activities director and senior class sponsor, Ms. Katrina Cordova. Finally, I would like to thank parents and family members who are with us this evening for providing your children with unconditional love and unwavering support. Your efforts have been instrumental in preparing your children to reach this very significant milestone. Seniors, please acknowledge your parents and family members for their tremendous support by giving them a great round of applause. Now I would like to welcome back our Student Government President and 2016 Hall of Fame inductee, Catherine Ranero.
The class of 2016, from the very beginning of our high school years, has identified as being a class like no other. The uniqueness of our class is derived from the individuality of each of its students. From dancers to athletes to honor students, each of us brings forward a special component, a small contribution which together forms a strong and united class. The class of 2016 is a class united. Thus, in unison, we will walk across this stage today as we move into a new chapter in our lives. As we all move on to our post-secondary plans, diverse as they may seem, we will share moments in the same gap of time before we once again see the person sitting next to us today. However, with both time and distance in between, it may appear that the unity we share today as Wildcat graduates will have dwindled away with time. The friendships we hold so closely will be nothing but distant memories, and the melodramatic moments when we thought the world was coming to an end because we failed the test, or even worse, became involved in Twitter beef, will just be stories that we share with our families, friends, and children. Class of 2016 will always share an indestructible unity that will last a lifetime. On this momentous occasion, as we go up to receive our diplomas, we will walk across the stage as a class united, finally feeling the triumph of 13 years of hard work. Today, we celebrate surviving those annoying early morning alarm clocks after staying up all night to finish Mr. Reyes' term paper or Dr. Handelsman's math homework. Not because we lacked enough time to do them, but because for the past 13 years, procrastination became our #1 habit. However, graduation day not only celebrates our personal accomplishments, it cements the work and dedication of the people who have been our backbones, the people who today will feel prouder than they have ever felt in their whole lives. For the past 13 years, we have driven them to insanity, helping us finish those last-minute projects, spending hundreds of dollars on school supplies and uniforms every year, and most importantly, being our own personal chauffeurs. Tonight, we honor our moms, dads, aunts, uncles, abuelitas, and abuelitos for being our unrelenting #1 fans and supporters. Without them, none of the graduates of the class of 2016 could have ever come this far. And with them, we will continue to reach for the stars, surpassing milestones we never thought possible, but which they have always known to be within our reach. Well, class of 2016, the time is finally upon us. In the blink of an eye, 13 years have gone by, and suddenly we find ourselves here. It is a surreal moment, a moment full of both joy and sorrow, and for many of us, a moment full of fear and insecurity. We wonder what will become of our lives, and if we will ever reach the goals that we have set out for ourselves. As we head into this new world of responsibility and independence, we may find ourselves freaking out about how to pay for college, and wondering if we will ever become the brain surgeons and lawyers that we have set out to be. Class of 2016, we all know that it is horrifying to think of these things, but none of you should ever doubt yourselves, because if we can make it this far, there's no telling what we can accomplish. We are the class of 2016, and nothing can ever bring us down, because above all else, we will always be Westland. Please join me now in welcoming Leslie Mansell, our senior class president and 2016 Hall of Fame inductee, to lead us in reflections of our great time as Wildcats.
Thank you, Kathy. I want to start by thanking our distinguished guests, administrators, teachers, and parents for being here today to experience this much anticipated milestone in our lives. I would like to start with a quote I recently came across and wholeheartedly believe to be true. Leaders are developed, not born. I came into Westland with one thing in mind: academics. A few of you may remember me as the quiet student in class, or the girl who didn't say much. And to be quite honest, at that time, I was just that. Little did I know I'd be standing here before all of you, giving a speech at my very own high school graduation. It all goes back to one day when I came across a certain someone that asked me if I would be interested in being an officer for my class sophomore year, to which I replied, I don't think so. She then knew the precise words that would persuade me. It'll look good on your college application. So, unknowing the impact of my decision, sophomore year, I became your secretary. To my surprise, little by little, I started to find my own voice and passion. I have served as president of this dynamic class for the past 2 years, and I've enjoyed every single second of it, even the stressful ones when I wanted to pull my hair out. With every pep rally, last-minute dance, and urgent fundraiser to cover costs, just to name a few, my home suddenly shifted from my house to my school, and my one-tracked academic mindset quickly merged with another, leadership. There are two particular people I'd like to thank for that, and if you haven't guessed it by now, they are Miss Cordova and Miss Rodriguez. Now, just because it seems like some of us live and die at school, it would be audacious for me to leave out the core of our lives. Our parents, grandparents, siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, our whole family tree, basically. Needless to say, home is where the heart is. And family is my heart. They are our backbones and essentially who we are deep down inside. I am fortunate enough to have the majority of my backbone here tonight and would like to publicly thank them for their love, patience, and support. No words can ever truly capture how grateful I am for their sacrifice and support. Now, think back to freshman year, as lost guppies in this big pond with bigger fish. Going to school was a normal day-to-day situation because we were eager to get to the next level. As sophomores, we were slightly bigger, but still little minnows, making our ways through the halls, and with more confidence and a little taller. Not in my case, though. And then we became juniors. We realized that things were getting more real now, because this was the year of SATs and ACTs. These were indicators of where we would be headed to for college. And finally, as senior year rolled around, we became desperate for the year to end as eager sharks. We wanted senior breakfast, grad bash, prom, and most importantly, graduation to come. But as the months drifted by, like waves crashing into the sand, we started noticing the little things that made a huge impact. We found ourselves asking, where has the time gone? Although it feels like everything is coming to an end, it's not. This is only the start of a new wave. We are sitting here honoring our 13 years of hard work and dedication, but we are also anxious for what the years to come have in store for us. We may go on to become doctors, nurses, businessmen and women, athletes, and teachers, but in the end, there will be only one thing that unites us all: Westland. Our teachers, friends, and family have seen us at our best, but they have also seen us at our worst. And regardless of that, we have succeeded through our own will and through their belief in us. We will forever appreciate and value that. This has been the year of struggles, but it is through those struggles that we find ourselves and who we want to be. Graduation marks the commencement of our ambivalent future. However, no matter how ambivalent it is, we must always stay true to ourselves. It has been my greatest pleasure to serve as your president for these past 2 years, and I promise that wherever life may take us, we will always be united by the root of our future, Westland. Thank you. At this time, I would like to call our principal, Ms. Giovanna Blanco, back to the podium to share a few words with us.
I have had the honor and the pleasure of serving as the principal of Westland Hialeah Senior High School now for the past 3 years. Being here with all of you today is especially meaningful to me because this has been a year of great trials, but even greater successes. As I look out at this graduating class, I'm reminded of the thousands of Wildcats who came before you, who have experienced a graduation ceremony, walked across the stage, and received their diplomas. Their diplomas are significant, just like yours will be, because it bears the name of the best school in Miami-Dade County, Westland Hialeah Senior High School. Those who came before you set the high standards that we Wildcats hold true to this day. They are productive citizens who reside all over this globe. They are leaders of our community, our state, and our great nation. We are all very proud of Westland's growing history and the unbreakable bond that Wildcats share. During the past 3 years, I have had the opportunity to get to know this class, and I must say that you have impressed me. I know you to be an intelligent, respectful, dedicated, and caring group of young men and women. I can assure everyone here tonight that this class will serve as ambassadors of Westland, spreading the warmth, love, and wisdom they have received to those who they encounter in their lifetime. They will continue to be upstanding citizens who will work hard to better our community, our state, and our nation. The successes that our students have achieved have been through much hard work, dedication, and consistency. We continually set high standards for our students, and they continue to exceed them. You, the class of 2016, have enriched your education by choosing to enroll in more advanced placement and dual enrollment courses than ever before. You took the necessary steps to become the college-ready young adults who sit before us today. You instilled school pride to the underclassmen, supporting and encouraging them to do their best, get involved, and continue to make Westland Hialeah Senior High School the premier high school in the district. This evening, 33 of you will earn a high school diploma, already having earned an Associate of Arts degree from Miami-Dade College. As I call your name, please stand to be recognized. Anthony Acosta, Diana Mari Aguiar, Virginia Aleman, Carolina Arriaza, Jonathan Ayala, Yelena Blanco, Elianis Borrego, Osmay Cardoso, Rafael Centeno. You can remain standing because this is quite an honor for you to have graduated from college before high school. I'm not sure where I left off, but Rafael Centeno, Andy Concepcion, Talia Cordero, Julio Dominguez, Cristea Figueroa, Ana Maris Gomez, Anan Gonzalez, Melissa Hernandez, Christopher Herrera, Stephanie Lima, Leslie Manso, Alain Melian, Luis Menduinas, Yensi Monzon, Nilson Nip, Michael Morales, Beatrice Orihuela, Catherine Ranero, Lael Scott, Amanda Sayo, Jezebel Smith, Erica Torres, David Ulloa, Corinthia Wilmore, and Karen Wilmore. Congratulations. Thank you. You make us all extremely proud. Thank you, and you may be seated. This year, in a word, has been extraordinary for the following reasons. Scholarships students have earned include Presidential Scholars, Alumni Scholars, Stonegate Scholars, Academic Achievement Scholars, the Hubert O. Sibley 4-year Florida Prepaid University Tuition Scholarship, Miami-Dade County Fair and Expo Scholarships, Carson Scholar and Comcast Achievement Awards, the U.S. Dream Scholarship, Florida Academic Bright Future Scholarships, Florida Medallion Bright Future Scholarships, Florida Gold Seal Vocational Bright Future Scholarships, and scholarships awarded by the universities seniors will be attending in the fall. Joshua Ceballos has been recognized by the National Hispanic Recognition Program as a National Hispanic Scholar. Joshua will be attending Georgetown University. Carolina Arriaza is the recipient of the Hubert O. Sibley 4-year Florida Prepaid University Tuition Scholarship awarded by the South Florida Educational Federal Credit Union. She will be attending Florida International University. Thank you. You may be seated. Undoubtedly, the caliber of this class, which is at a level unseen in recent history, has led to numerous recognitions and honors. 95% of this year's graduating seniors will be pursuing a college degree. 3% will be pursuing vocational technical training. 2% are going directly into the workforce. Our graduates will be attending prestigious universities across this great nation, such as Georgetown University and Penn State University. Among the many in-state universities, our seniors will be attending schools such as the University of Florida, Florida International University Honors Program, Florida Gulf Coast University, the University of Central Florida, the University of South Florida, and Florida Atlantic University. This graduating class has been offered over $2 million in academic scholarships. The 2016 Impact Yearbook earned the Most Improved Design Award presented by Herff Jones. Westland's Photo and Video Club expanded to adopt a chapter in Quill and Scroll, the Journalism Honor Society, for the first time ever in our school's history. Westland adopted a new coding club to teach and enrich students in coding by introducing them to the possibilities of having careers in software development. SECME earned first place in the egg drop competition at the district level. Key Club earned the Walter Zeller Fellowship awarded by the Kiwanis Club for collecting more than $3,000 for the Eliminate project and was recognized for ranking among the highest earned community service hours performed by a club within their size division. Daniela Bezo, president of Westland's Rainbow Heroes Club, won the Safe School South Florida Wind Beneath My Wings Award for dedication to her GSA when behind the scenes and out of the spotlight. Our teens excelled, achieving many team and individual awards. Rafael Centeno and Daniela Trujillo were honored as scholar athletes for their involvement in swimming, basketball, and volleyball. Daniela Trujillo earned the Lawrence Kidd Book Award. Boys soccer, girls softball, and girls basketball made an appearance representing Westland once more at the district tournament. For the first time ever, we've had a team reach new heights that have never been seen before in our school's history. Our boys baseball team earned the titles of Class 8A District 16 and Region 4 champions. They made an honorable appearance at the state semifinal round. The most valuable players, Giovanni Arriera and Brian Lavastida, made all-day baseball 8A first team, representing the Wildcats for the first time at this level. And as if that was not enough, baseball coach Jose Alvarez was distinguished as the Miami Herald All-Day Coach of the Year. Congratulations. The awards and recognitions are numerous, and as everyone can clearly see, our students have raised the bar and demonstrated excellence in all areas this past year, and for this I applaud you. Seniors, your journey here today took 4 years. In that time, you have gathered many memories in and out of Westland, memories you hold both individually and collectively as Wildcats. It is my sincere hope to all of you, as well as hope for the faculty, staff, and administration, that those memories are ones that you will cherish throughout your lives. It is our hope that your days at Westland have been enjoyable, as well as filled with great academic growth. I know that you are ready to leave the safety of this nest, and I am confident that you are ready to soar in different directions. We at Westland have prepared you, and now you are charged with much responsibility in the future of this great country. We acknowledge and applaud your accomplishments, and while you owe your teachers and your parents so much for their help, you have reached this point throughout your own hard work and dedication. As the 7th graduating class of our school, you hold a very special place and are forever a part of your alma mater. On behalf of the entire Westland family, I wish each and every one of you the very best this world has to offer, and hope that you offer your very best to this world. You live in a world that is rapidly changing. Today, you are connected in ways that generations before you never dreamed possible. But remember, although social media like Twitter, Facebook, and texting help you stay in touch with friends, they will never replace the touch of a human or the sound of a familiar voice. Class of 2016, I would like to leave you with one piece of advice. Step out into the world and experience it to the best of your ability. Don't fear failure, for failure brings invaluable learning experiences. And as Abraham Lincoln once said, things may come to those who wait, but only the things left behind by those who hustle. Always remember that no matter where your paths may lead you in life, you will always have a home at Westland, the dynamic school that you have created. Congratulations and best of luck to all of you. At this time, Ms. Margarita Carrasco and Lieutenant Luis Espinosa will present the diploma candidates of the Westland Hialeah Senior High School Class of 2016.
Ms. Blanco, I present to you the diploma candidates of Westland Hialeah Senior High School's class of 2016. First, I will present our platform student speakers and those students who have earned the distinction of summa cum laude. David Ulloa.
Karen Charlene Wilmore.
Cassandra Uz. Leslie Marie Manso. Catherine Ranero. Beatriz María Orihuela. Cristela Joana Figueroa. Anthony Acosta.
Carolina Ariasa. Charité Carballo. Osmay Cardoso. Joshua James Ceballos. Rafael Eduardo Centeno. Julio Francisco Dominguez.
Ana Maris Gómez. Bárbara Hernández. Christopher Armando Herrera. Luis Andrés Mendueñas.
Jency Esther Monzón. Michael Jesus Morales.
Valeria Niebles. Ana Laura Paz. Racheli Pico. Lidianis Rodríguez. Amanda Rosell. Jezabel María Smith. Catherine Melissa Vasquez. Alejandro Miguel Villalobos.
Next, I would like to present those students who have earned the distinction of magna cum laude. Diana Mari Aguiar. Virginia de Los Ángeles Alemán. Jonathan Ayala. Yelena Blanco. Andy Isel Concepción, Talia Cordero, Jonathan Diaz, Ari Gadea, Ana Elisa González, Melissa Caridad Hernández, Stephanie Diana Lima, Alain Melian, Julaismi Muro, Nilson Nip, Jonathan Perez, Jennifer Barbara Rodriguez, Lai Scott, Amanda Albertina Sile, Erika Gladys Torres, David Truy, Francesca Verde Guess, Corinthia Jean Wilmore. And now I would like to present those students who have earned the distinction of cum laude. Michael Brandon Ali, Rocio Alvarez, Yanier Baez, Elianis de la Caridad Borrego, Gino André Cadena, Christopher Jose Carlo, Deborah Carla Caracedo, Jorge Dominguez, Dainelli Fabregas, Mario Jose Fernandez, Ariel Andrés González, Joel David González, Sabrina Ney González, Joyce Hernandez, Jacin Lian, Melby Beatriz Yanes, Juan Luis Ferran, Amir Antonio Lopez, Lisette Melita Machado, Lady Mariam Martinez, Frank Jordan Mesa, Melanie Ann Negron, Kevin Novoa, Luis Arturo Peña, Adriana Benillos Reyes, Jenice Placeres, Antonella Ponce, Mahela Roble, Gisela Alejandra Rodríguez, Levis Lázara Rodríguez, Randy Rojas, Claudia Ruiz, Aliadna Sánchez, Clyde Sánchez, Melanie Torres, Patricia Torres, Daniela Mercedes Trujillo, Armando Velasco. This concludes the presentation of our honors graduates. Ms. Carrasco will now join me in presenting the graduating students of the class of 2016.
Laura Rosali Abreu, Raquel Ofelia Aguilar, Nailan Almeida, Reniel Alejandro Almeida, Liz Alonso, Manuel Alejandro Alonso, Scarlett Maritza Alvarado, Brian Alvarez, Dalisbel de la Caridad Álvarez, Joel André Álvarez, Rachel Caridad Angulo, Jordan Aparicio, José Rafael Aragón, Manuel Arango, Silvia Patricia Arrellano, Giovanni Eloy Arriera, Alex Alain Ayala, Andrea Carolina Arroyo, Scarlett Arteaga, Daniela Basail.
Erlis Jesús Batista, Raidel Beltrán, Maviela Milagros Belsunzarán, Christopher Daniel Dávalos, Lidia Argeli Bencomo, Teinier Lázaro Benguría, José Alejandro Benítez, Agustín Berlanga, Alexis Bernal, Melissa Bernia, Lisbeth Blanco,
Nimia Blanco.
Edwin Blandeng, Elizabeth Marta Bracho, Claudia Caballero, Ariana Margarita Cabrera, Dayan Lázaro Cabrera, Kevin Orlando Caldera, Sailín Calzadilla, Mariluz Camayeri, Francis Camejo, Diane Carcases, Chantel Beatriz Carralero, Christoph William Casanova, Yusuani Casido, Marcel Castillo, Talía Castillo, José Adriano Castineira, Anthony Ray Cabero, Onelio Antonio Cejas, Aneli Michelle Cepeda, Jean Carlos Cepero, Arletis Chaviano, Cristian Eliberto Chirinos, Bárbara Juliet Cires, Christoph Albert Clero, Iván José Clero, Noel Alejandro Contreras, Lien de la Caridad Corona Amores, Fabián Elías Cruz, Gabriela Cruz, Leidianis Cruz, Raico Cruz, Alexander Ryan Zonka, Rosa Damas, Tatiana Brianna de Silva, Jean Luis de la Cruz, Adela María de la Hoz, Adalicia Delón, Leandro del Pozo, Cristina Alejandra de Pedro, Emanuel Díaz, José Félix Díaz, Laura Díaz, Rafael Díaz, Stephanie Nicole Díaz, Thais Díaz, Brandon René Downs, Néstor José Fleites, Donald Eulalio Flores, Javier Dueñas, Diana Durán, Leandro Echemandía, Amanda Echevarría, Natalie Echevarría, Princess Ellis, Diana Yelena Escalante, Christoph Espina, Christy Michelle Espinosa, Brian Fernández, Ladies Fernández, Omar Fernández, Ocaris Fernández Jr., Heileen Ferrer, Elinette de Dios Figueroa, Chayana Fontanés, Julio Freguel, Angélica Freixia, Cintia Fuentes, Lismari Fuentes, Gretchen Gainza, David Gala, Carmen Luisa Galdo, Laura de Asis Galvez, Leandro Galvis, Andiel Jesús García, Andy García, Felix Mariano Garcia. Manuel Alejandro Hernández. Randy Luis González Héctor. María Flavia Iglesias. Andy Enchausti. Kevin Alexander Infante. Diana Caridad Izquierdo. Gabriel García. Mónica García. Marcos Antonio Helis. Diego Gómez. Janely Scarlett Gómez. Laura Gómez. Dasheli González. Jeremy William González. Laura Gabriela González. María Isabel González. Erlis Daniel González Pérez. Kiara Gotay. Aisha Green. Rubén Luis Grela. Ángel Guerra. Leodán de Jesús Guzmeli. Jorge Jacoba Hasbun. Lianis Mahelis Heredia. Ángel David Hernández. Carlos Elías Hernández. Darlene Hernández. Dayancy Hernández. John Frank Izquierdo. Kenia María Liriano. Néstor Omar Lur. Daniel Alberto López. Elicer López. Gabriel Alejandro López. Joseph Adrián López. Ricardo López. Jaime Manuel Lucero. Marlon Luis Hernández. Natalie Hernández. Raúl Hernández. Ronaldo Lázaro Hernández. Irena Hernández. Jocelyn Michelle Herrera. Jaylene M. Hinojosa. Alfred Jalowiski. Louis Jansevsky. Emily Marie Jiménez. Keidel Jorge. Luis José. Hytham Dario Hurdi. Jessica Justo. Kimberly Dinora Kelly. Jonathan Labrada. Yasmin Lam. Cynthia Lara. Duniel Lara. Yenlis La Rosa. Karen Machín. Elianis Malagón. Melanie Caridad Mena. Alondra Méndez. Jennifer Maciel Menocal. Laura Mesa. Kayla Isayana Mesa. Elizabel Mirabal. Damián Miranda. Ingrid Miranda. Brian Labastida. Daylene Vanessa León. Helen Marie León. Rebecca León. Jacob Leville. Daniel Ley. Humbert Lima. Dener Marenco. Alina Marín. Eloy Arturo Marín. Lisbeth Marero. Holly Martin.
Jasmine Martin.
Abraham Ramses Martinez. Brian Martinez. Christopher Martinez. Hugo Armando Martinez. Johan Martinez. Pedro Pablo Martínez, Talía Martínez, Laura Elena Montesino, William Morales, Anthony Javier Otano, Rodrigo Ariel Padrón, Catherine Paez, Jennifer Pastor, Giovanni Pavón, Diana Zoraida Pedroso, Enzo Javier Pena, Naila Peña, Arturo Anthony Medina, Dani Marlene Medina, Nancy Medrano, José Fernando Mejía Jiménez, Carlos Alejandro Mejías, Elizabeth Alexandra Meljarejo, Julián Gustavo Meljarejo, Jonathan José Moreno, Fermín Lázaro Muñoz, Carla Muñoz, Wendy Muñoz, Evelyn de la Caridad Navarro, Adrián Gavidián Nova, Beatriz Novo, Jerry James Novo, Lisbeth Núñez, Jonas Núñez, Jared Oliva, Michael Olive, Kevin Ordaz, Manuel Jesús Perara, Abigail Perez, Dayan Prieto, Malena Quesada, Richard Israel Quijano, Jacqueline Quinones, Kevin Yadiel Quintana, Amanda Nancy Raga, Dionel Ramírez, Randy Javier Ramos, Shirena María Ramos, Alexander Eduardo Reguero, Ferdi Orellana, Alexi Ortiz, Armando Lázaro Ortiz, Ronald Alexander Osegueda, Alexander Perez, Brian Lester Perez, Damián Perez, Dainelis Perez, Elizabeth Perez, José Victor Perez, Luis Javier Perez, Miralis Perez, Shadar Perez, Yasmira Perez, Jessica Perez, Francesca Pia, Naomi Ingrid Rey, Saraí Reyes, Vanessa Reyes, Leonardo David Rodríguez, Miladis Rodríguez, Sheila Rodríguez, Mahela Rodríguez Mena, Gamaliel Andrew Roldán, Víctor Román, Carlos Daniel Roque, Joel David Pino, Tania María Plasencia, Roberto Junior Pichardo, Christopher Etienne Pino, Rubén Pino, Juan Pablo Rodríguez, Joel Rodríguez, Gabriel Resende da Silva, Liliana Ricardo, Jorge Ediel Rivera, Cristian Riverón, Luis Fabián Robaina, Enay Roble, Miladis de la Caridad Rocuber, Miladis de la Caridad Rocuber, Adrián Rodríguez, Alain Rodríguez, Alejandro Rodríguez, Allison Rodriguez. Cristina Ruano. Daniela Ruiz. Laura Isabel Ruiz. Sergio Manuel Tarancón. John Anthony Terrones. Carlos Daniel Darnell Torres. Franklin Torres. Lynette Torres. Brenda Travieso. Evelyn Triana. Anthony Lamont Troop. Andrea Rodriguez. Daylene Rodriguez. Dinaisi Rodriguez. Elena Rodriguez. Emmanuel Rodriguez. Eric Rodriguez. Rosemary Ruiz. Daimari Sanchez. Kelvin No Sanchez. Roger Oscar Sanchez Hall. Lianet Santana. Daniel Sardinas. Yaciel Alejandro Sarduy. Esteban Ángel Sarrosa. Nathaniel Anthony Sato. Ibelis Maria Seijas. Elizabeth Serrano. Bernice Simanca. Adriano Raúl Valdés. Delaney Valdés. Jonathan Valdés. Alejandra Lucrecia Velázquez. Kiara Crystal Vega. Oscual Velázquez. Diana Veloso. Camila Andrea Venegas. Julio Rolando Viera. Yarián Icaza. Rubén Hierro. Melissa Zamorra. William Zaragoza. Heidi Sosa. Lisandra Sotolongo. Talia Stanchu. Max Suarez. Alejandro Jesús Talavera. Juan Carlos Valdés. Leidiana Valdés. Milena Valdés. Jean-Pierre Valdivia. Jorge Luis Valera. Talía Valiente. Carlos Javier Valle. Margaret Melanie Vallejo. Neda Vallejo. Raúl Ernesto Vargas. Arnaldo Antonio Vázquez. Jennifer de la Cruz. Adrián Rogelio Vázquez. Lady Laura Vázquez. Raudenis Herrera. Now I invite Ms. Blanco to return to the podium.
This is my favorite part about Power Destiny. I love saying this. Power Destiny. Seniors, please rise. As the principal of Westland Hialeah Senior High School, I certify that these seniors have met all requirements set forth by Miami-Dade County Public Schools and the state of Florida. By the powers vested in me, I hereby declare the class of 2016 to be graduates of Westland Hialeah Senior High School and authorize you to move your tassels from right to left. It is with great pleasure that I introduce you all to our 2016 graduates. May your future be blessed with the hope and promise of love, health, happiness, and success. Guests, please rise for the alma mater arranged by Mr. Edward Ercilla, our inaugural band director, and performed by Deanna Gamboa.